Hey, what's up guys, MacH here, and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be the top 5 unknown items in old school RuneScape. So obviously no item within the game is unknown, but a lot of items are unknown to a vast majority of players. So this is how I've targeted this video. It's also important to understand that this list is not perfect. Someone who knows about number 1 on the list may not know about number 3. Unless you do complex polls, it's going to be very difficult to come up with the most accurate top 5, but I've done my best. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you do, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel and also leave a like down below. Thank you. So starting out the countdown at number 5 are 2 different items located in Mormire Swamp, the Mormire Stem and the Mormire Pear. Most people know the Mormire Swamp is an old school way to get to Burrows, as well as the place to collect Mormire fungus, which is a pretty good money making method. To get a Mormire Stem or a Mormire Pear, the only difference is where you cast Bloom with your silver sickle. When you're collecting Mormire fungus, use the silver sickle near a log. However, if you want to get a pear, you're going to use it near a tree, and if you want to get a stem, you're going to want to use it near a branch. Many people don't know about these items because they're simply not used within the game. There's no real uses besides filling them up in your druid pouches and using them to protect you against gas, which most people don't even bother with anyways. Therefore, it's safe to say that Mormire Pear and Mormire Stem will continue to remain pretty useless and very uncommon within the game. So coming in at number 4 is the Bolt Pouch. The Bolt Pouch is an item that you can get by talking to Herco on the east side of the village in Caldegrim. So basically the Bolt Pouch allows you to store 4 different types of bolts, any bolts that you want within this pouch, and this is very good to save 3 spots in your bank. It's important to note that you can only store a maximum amount of 255 of a specific type of bolt within each pouch. So if you have 256 ruby bolts like I have here, you can only store 255, which means you're not going to save any bank space unless you just want to drop one. But if you do have smaller increments of bolts within your bank and you do want to save some space, you can come to Herco and Caldegrim and grab a bolt pouch. So coming in at number 3 on our list are field rations. Field rations can be bought from Jennifer and the general field supplies in the Great Kren, Shazian House. Field rations are essentially food within the game. They restore 10 HP, similar to that of a tuna. However, they cost much more money than tuna, 390 coins per field ration versus 75 or so for tuna. Which is just not efficient at all to buy these. Field rations can also be purchased as a reward from the Void Knight minigame, which is just an extremely inefficient way to spend points. Obviously most people spend their points on Void Armor as well as experience, not field rations that heal 10 HP. So for both of these reasons, field rations will remain pretty uncommon within the game, and also an item that nobody knows about because they just don't really have any use. So coming in at number 2 are 3 different items that can be purchased within Mostly Harmless. These include the Lucky Cutlass, Harry's Cutlass, and the Rapier. And no, the Rapier is not the Chaotic Rapier, nor does it have stats anywhere similar to the Chaotic Rapier. So with these items, one thing that is important to note is the +6 defensive bonuses in Stab, Slash, and Crush for the Lucky Cutlass, which actually makes it half as good as the Hasta. And this is important because some people actually use this, not many, but some, to scam in the duel arena. So since nobody knows what the item is, it is not looked upon as a threat, but it can give your opponent a minuscule amount of odds. So this is something just to look out for in the future, and by any means, don't use this to your advantage. Coming in at number 1 on our top 5 countdown of the most unknown items within old school RuneScape are the Fibula, Ribcage, and Skull pieces dropped at the Wallasalkis. And Wallasalkis are located within Waterbirth Dungeon. They are very annoying to kill because at half HP, it starts to run away and another Wallasalki just gets on you, and you can never kill these things until you really develop tolerance to them. So you might get pitch-aid by about 7 or 8 before you get 1 kill. But the Wallasalkis drop the Fibula, Ribcage, and skull pieces, and these pieces can be used to actually make the Skeletal Helm top and bottom respectively. So Skeletal is a type of mage armor, but it's not really used much in old school RuneScape because of the nuisance involved in killing the Walasakis to collect the fibula, ribcage, and skull pieces, which are uncommon drops as is a 1 in 64 drop rate for each piece. Therefore, players prefer other alternatives such as Mystic, and for those reasons, these 3 pieces remain some of the most unknown items within the game. I just want to thank all 5,000 of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I know it sounds cliche, but I can't believe that 5,000 of you have noticed me and felt like that my content was good enough for you to subscribe to the channel and see every time I post a new video. So thank you all. Well guys, this completes yet another video, the top 5 unknown items in old school RuneScape. I'm sure I missed a couple, so feel free to leave comments down below of some of the ones that I missed, and maybe I can make a part 2 on this video in the near future. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel and leaving a like down below. If you have any further video suggestions, feel free to comment down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.